what we're going to be feeling for the next few days through the weekend and until at least Tuesday, where we're still feeling triple-digit heat. Even after Tuesday, we could be experiencing about 100 to 104 degree temperatures through next week. So far through this weekend coming up, we'll be looking at temperatures around 105 to 112 degrees. That's major to extreme heat risk. So please limit your time outside. You do not want heat-related illnesses. Hydrate as much as possible, and also add that water in with that caffeine, or even if you happen to be drinking alcohol, keep adding water. Elevated fire concerns continue through the weekend due to dry conditions and even gusty winds pushing through most of those delta spots. We're no longer getting the winds from the north, but we're still getting that delta breeze. Right now in the Big Mountain backyard, you're looking at temperatures about 105 degrees. Right now in Sacramento, Stockton and Modesto at 107 with 108 in Marysville, Tahoe hitting 90 degrees currently. With our National Weather Service heat risk map, you can see across the area we're dealing with some extreme heat out there, especially for some foothill spots. Now, that level of extreme heat is long duration heat, so everyone is feeling the effects of this. Meanwhile, areas around Sacramento are seeing moderate to major heat risk still in our area, but we're starting to slowly acclimate toward this. So that's some good news, but we don't want to get too used to these triple digits, as we know how hot it can get for a long period of time. Now, the excessive heat warning, that is remaining in effect at least until Tuesday, 11 p.m. with the heat advisory in the foothills and the High Sierra. Now, we're also dealing with the red flag warning. Now, this is for areas north of Vacaville and Fairfield toward Clear Lake, a lot of grassy area, but also some strong delta winds will be pushing through here heading to the north, as well as pushing inland and moving its way south. That's where the coastal range spots will also be dealing with some red flag areas of concern. So here's some significant fire potential threat that we're looking at because of the winds. That's still going to create some high risk to very dry conditions for Sacramento north up to Redding, and even areas from Fort Bragg all the way down to north of San Francisco there. And as we look toward the Tracy Triangle, we're still seeing those grassy lands near Livermore that's still dealing with some of that concern. Now, for areas around Stockton, Modesto South, we're looking at dry conditions for those zones there with still some high risk for some potential fire outbreaks. Now, the futurecast winds are around 25 to even 35 miles per hour. As you can see, that mostly for areas around the coastal range, but still pushes inland for us into the valley and even into some foothill spots pushing near Jackson there, around 15-mile-per-hour winds into your Friday evening. And then finally, one more push here Saturday. This is mostly where that red flag warning ends for those zones where the red flag warning is currently in effect through Saturday. Today's wildfire danger is very high. Now, of course, no fireworks, no burning. And if there is a campfire usage for your area, please use a lot of caution. As we look at our 10-day forecast, we're still looking at triple digits through the weekend, 110 expected for Friday. And as we move into next week, that is where we're seeing Tuesday's 100-degree temperature drop off just a little bit, with even potentially 102 Wednesday, Thursday, finally seeing some 90s that following weekend.
California weather is a land of extremes.
From dangerous heat, droughts, and wildfire,
to severe storms, flooding, and mountains of snow.
Plus, the occasional tornado.
Keeping you prepared takes a team.
we have decades of experience forecasting this diverse region.
Our job doesn't stop at the forecast.
We investigate what's happening to our climate so you can be ready.
Helping you prepare for today and stay safe tomorrow with a weather team you can trust, only on ABC 10.
Hi, I'm Alex Bell. Join me weeknights at 6:30 on To The Point. Instead of just reporting on the problems, we cut through the noise and look for solutions. We're not afraid to investigate local stories. We're not afraid to include different perspectives. We're not afraid to hold those in power accountable. This is your community, and it's my community too, and we're here to make it better for everyone. Join me, Alex Bell, on To The Point, weeknights at 6:30, only on ABC 10.